Morning, boys and girls. Hope you all had a great weekend. So it's probably going to rain like an inch tomorrow, so we're going to try to get as much planted today as we possibly can. I think Max and Sam, we're going to head up to the planters around 6 and come down to this field. We did already work this field up Saturday night, but we're going to hit it again. So I think it rained a little bit yesterday, so that's what's up. Something you guys might find interesting, I'm going about 8 miles an hour, which means I'm getting close to 55 acres per hour. Of course, as soon as I say that, we're only going 7.3. There we go, now we're up to 8. But the reason I can do that is, like I said, this field was worked a day ago. The rocks have been picked off it twice. There's not really any wet spots in this field, and it's already pretty even. We don't want to work up the moisture too much, because then you get dirt clumps on top, and then it just makes it tough on the planters. So right now I'm wiping out my tracks. I'm leveling up the dirt just a little bit. I'm not like digging 10 inches deep or anything crazy, so we can get a lot done. I would call it the last pass of field prep for the planters, if that makes sense. I always love being in this field, but there's like 10 donkeys. It's kind of funny. I don't know why it's funny, but it is. Also, someday when I have kids, I want to get like a big herd of fainting goats, but not tell them they're fainting goats, you know? Just kind of, I think it'd be entertaining. I just wasted 20 seconds of your life talking about fainting goats, so. Once again, 10,000 likes, and I'll hit the windmill. And once again, for legal reasons, that is a joke. Alright guys, we got to the next field. Yako is already going. I think he got here probably an hour ago. They updated on that tractor that wasn't working quite right. I think we got it fixed this time. Jack was up there. They worked on it for like maybe 30 minutes. So, and he's going now, and it looks like it's working up really good. So, hopefully it continues to go that way. Also, they're taking some of the rain out of the forecast, or lowering the chances. So, things are looking up. Besides the fact that we only brought a jar of pickles, an energy drink, and a banana for our food today. Besides that, things are awesome.
Yeah, Thomas.
You know, we're almost done here at South Dens. I might top off my fuel before I leave, because I'm at I'm already a quarter down.
Yep. That would be just fine.
Okay, sounds good.
Is that all working up good?
Yeah, it's working up really good.
Awesome. Hopefully Dave's does. Did Jack check Dave's?
Okay. You did, or you asked?
What's that?
Are you asking, or did he?
I'm asking you if you know. I think he did.
I do not know. Hopefully he did.
Yep. You could ask him, and then, right. Hopefully he did, and it'll go. Otherwise, I think we'll go to section 2 next.
Okay.
All right. And I know there's going to be a water spot on the end of that CRP.
Yep.
But hopefully, yeah.
All right. Sounds good.
All right, thanks. Bye.
Turns out this cultivator is not fixed. I just switched tractors with Yako, and I suppose we'll try to make it work. I suppose this cultivator did have a cracked frame that we fixed. I mean, this one's just had all sorts of problems, so we're gonna have to make it work, and it's not gonna be fun, but I suppose we'll try. We're not probably gonna do much, but John Deere's here to look at this field cultivator. Hopefully they can figure something out. All right, so that was actually rather quick. We're about 90, or he's about 90% sure that it's just a hydraulic leak in one of the cylinders out there on the wheels. I'll get out when we move fields and then show you guys what he thinks it is. But pretty much the oil from one of the cylinders goes through, I mean they all connect obviously, but it's leaking oil into the other cylinder on this side, which makes that raise up, and then it's just, I don't know why it's locking up. It didn't say, but it's leaking oil from one cylinder to another, which is why it's raising up on the one side, and then it's kind of cockeyed. It's pulling it sideways almost. So hopefully we can get that fixed sometime soon. But there's quite a bit of rain in the forecast tomorrow, so if it does rain, I mean we don't want it to, but if it does, hopefully we can get this field cultivator fixed and back to working normally, I would say. You can probably see the discoloration. That's not even a word, probably. Back there, that was water when we got here. I went through it twice now, and it's already dried up that much. Should have been an English teacher, probably. But anywho, the fields are just getting drier and drier. Well, tomorrow when it rains an inch, they won't be, but we'll get as much corn planted today as we possibly can, I suppose. Which is pretty good, considering a week ago I think we planted a field and left like 8 wet spots that we couldn't put any corn in. So, I'll take that any day of the week. I'm gonna finish this last pass. We'll go to the next field. Say hi. Hi. Alright, shout out my moms for dropping off some McDonald's. Oh, 2 McDoubles. All the nutrients and calories a growing boy needs. Anywho, let's finish up this last pass here and skedaddle out of here. Sound good?
Yep, I think it works.
Alright, perfect. So I want you to work to the west and then I'll work east.
Good west. Okay, sounds good.
Alright, thanks man.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
We got our lines all figured out, I think, so we can probably get going here, or we probably should. Honestly, so far I haven't, you know what, I'm not even going to say anything. You know what, I am going to say it. I have had not terrible luck so far with this field cultivator. Now that I say that, it's definitely going to change, but it's working fine right now. I mean, working up dirt. You're good to start there, Sam, if you want to plant ends and then go down along that CRB. I'll do, I think I have 2 more rounds here, and then I'll do the ends south of the bin site, and then the CRP. You'll be good to go for a little bit at least.
I would say we should wait. The longer the sun shines on them, the less you're gonna mud the planter up.
Alright guys, we're done here. This was a pretty big field.
And that's fine. Sure.
We actually,
but just double checking on my last time.
We actually planted the quarter on this field. I don't know if you remember that video a while ago. We did half of a field and then called it because it was pretty wet, but we came back a week later and it's dry now. So we're gonna head up to an 80 that was plowed last fall. We haven't had great luck on plowed fields this spring, just, you know, working them up, but it's tiled really good, so I suppose we'll find out. Hopefully not the hard way. And BT dubs, the hard way is getting stuck. So right now guys, I'm walking. This used to all pretty much be water, and since this field was plowed, I don't know if you can see over there, some stuff got stuck there. So I'm kind of just, I mean, I'm not a small guy, but I'm not the size of that tractor, believe it or not. So I'm not really sure how soft this can really feel on my, like, myself just walking on it for it to be fine on the tractor. Like right now you can see the ground, it's all cracked. So it's definitely drying out a lot. And I would say this part was probably the most wet. And I mean, it doesn't appear to be. I mean, even right there, that's not a ton of moisture. So I suppose we'll hang a wing out in it first and see what it reacts like, but hopefully this whole field works up. And with an inch of rain forecasted for tomorrow, it'd be nice to get this field planted, I think. Anywho, back in the tractor we go.
That field and Max will finish this other one.
Well, it's dry, so the whole field's gonna work. That's really good. It's raining.
Have you ever seen rain?
Yep, got rained out. Better go golf. That was a joke, but on a real note, have you ever seen it rain on a sunny day? Alright guys, it's probably gonna start raining any minute here, so hopefully we can get back in the field later in the week, but we'll see how much it rains today or tonight and tomorrow. I think it's supposed to rain pretty much all day tomorrow, so it might be a while. But anywho, we're gonna call it a video, so thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed as always, and we'll catch you in the next one.